Kinnin got like a... Okay, well, the race is going. And they actually... Streams are synced up pretty nicely for the start of a race. So let's see if both of them can get wheel mix, because we obviously just saw him practice that. Kinnin missing it by 1 frame, and Shasta also missing it by 1 tick. Very unfortunate for both of them. Kinnin going for another mix, Shasta is not. Kinnin getting Mike, and he's actually going for it again, it looks like. This is, not looking great for Kinnin. Okay, he gets the wheel on the 3rd time, but gets bodied. I think he's kind of spaghettiing right now. Okay, yeah. Mega oof for Kinnin. This really is awful, because Shasta's finished with the level. Kinnin's not even out of the first room. This is really looking awful for Kinnin right off the bat. Shasta probably making a better decision to only go for 1 mix, and jumping over the star, very uncharacteristic of him. Kinnin getting bopped. Yeah, Shasta uses, inhales 2 Bronto Bursts, he gets a double star, and that will immediately kill Poppy Bros. He goes to jump over all 3 enemies, gets the first 2 and not the 3rd. Panicking a bit, but he probably doesn't see Kinnin's stream. So now Kinnin's almost a level behind right off the bat. Yeah, relatively straightforward levels here. As long as you just know when to run, when to jump, then you're good. So Shasta's grabbing Burning, which was the first ability used in this. We take it all the way, pretty much through 2-2. While it's not the fastest to kill Wispy Woods, which is the World 1 boss, it's very useful in the early World 2, so we try to keep it for there. Like, Spark would be able to kill Wispy faster, but just not useful afterwards. Burning, however, is very much useful afterwards. Kinnin taking a lot of damage, looking very uncharacteristic. So Shasta, he's going to just slam into this Frosty and hold right. And he kills him. So as long as you just hold right, you're pretty much guaranteed to not take any damage if the Frosty doesn't charge at you. Ah, Shasta with a very risky door entrance right there. Kinnin dying in World 1? I'm frankly very surprised. Now Kinnin is going to have to pick up a Burning right here, yeah. So it's not a huge setback, it's not like he completely lost Burning, but a death in World 1 is not good at all. Both players are very nervous right now. Spaghetti flying everywhere, falling out of everyone's pockets. So Shasta on Wispy, Kinnin on Frosty. They kind of like their adjectives in this. Kinnin not holding right, a strat that he didn't know about until I commentated with him one day. Looks like he forgot it right now in his spaghettiness. Also messing up the spacing. Spacing is ridiculously important for Kinnin's room right now. And Shasta's now into World 2 as well. You're going to see why Burning is very important. You can just go across this entire room, essentially, and not worry. Because it's just open and horizontal. Let's hope the Twisters are nice for Shasta. So if the Twisters attack you, like right there, if the first Twister attacks you, then it's a decent chance that you're going to lose Burning, and it's a bit of a setback. But, yeah, Shasta gets lucky. Hopefully Kinnin doesn't panic on this fight. Yeah, Kinnin's able to take out, Wispy, but he's about a minute and change behind his PB right now. Or at least where he feels like he should be, I bet. So Shasta's coming up on her second ability, Wheel. He's going to use another double star to kill Wheelie, because double stars are very useful for killing mini-bosses in this game. So now, Kinnin's onto World 2 as well. Shasta with Wheel. This room right here is pretty much just made for Wheel. Like, the developer's like, Yeah, I hope he picks up wheel after killing the mid-boss. He's just gonna have an easy time. If not, well, too bad. So Shasta on to 2-3, Kinnin on to 2-2. So Shasta's coming up on a room where there are going to be 4 fish in the water. He's probably going to only kill one of them. Newer runners would probably end up killing more, but with good execution, you only have to kill one. Ooh, he just barely makes it past that one. I thought he was going to get hit, personally. Let's see, Kinnen's going to grab that double star. Yep. So Shasta, that's a purposeful damage boost right there. It lets you climb up that hatch way safer. So Shasta's on the first Meta Knights fight, and the Meta Knights always spawn in a set order, so as long as you kill them in the right order, the same fight is going to happen every single time. So it's pretty much routed so that you kill the last one right in front of the door. Again, Kinnin just about exactly one level behind at this point. And earlier I mentioned that Spark is a very good ability for killing bosses. Here we're going to see it used to kill a mini-boss. It's just going to absolutely annihilate TikTok. He's got no chance. You literally just slide off the platform, and when you bounce, you just hold your attack button, and you'll be fine, and you'll kill him. I like that strat that Shasta does, where he ends up bouncing off the top of one of the Scarfies. I do that personally, just because I think it looks really cool. Kinnin, looking like he's having a very clean Meta Knights fight right now. Very clean for the Kinnin. Shasta taking Spark all the way through this room, although he really doesn't need to. It's just a personal choice, really. Yeah, if you take Spark there, and you drop your item while you're at the peak of your bounce from Kirby, like, hits the ground face first, you actually gain a little extra height. And with that, Shasta's able to move a bit quicker and not have to do a little extra puff to get all the way up to that second little level right there. He also has very good execution and very, very clean to not get hit by that cannon shot. Shasta a bit unlucky, bunking into that wall. Bonking! I can't speak. So now we've got High Jump. High Jump is going to be a very useful ability for the paint roller fight and for the majority of butter building. Yeah, High Jump has 2 hitboxes on its attack. It has the initial, like, jump, and when you cancel it, like with that little blue circle and the stars you'll see, that's another attack. So you can do a lot of damage. Now that's a lot of damage, to quote the Flex Seal guy. I think Kinnin got past those cannons cleanly. Paint Roller actually has 2 hurt boxes on him. He's got a weak one and a strong one. So if you hit him in one place, it does more damage than if you hit him in another. So you actually want to be as close to the center of him as you can without being hit. Shasta with an extremely clean TikTok fight right there. He doesn't need any of the extra health. Kinnin dropping wheel and just kind of tanking through it. So Kinnin with High Jump now, he's going to be on his way to the... Well, after this room, he's going to be on his way to the paint roller fight. Shasta done with 1-1. So a common theme with the butter building levels is that there's a lot of going up and not a ton of going, like, left or right. Yeah, Shasta gets sniped there by the hotheads. Those guys are absolutely relentless. Yeah, see, Shasta going pretty much directly up right now. So, because you're going straight up, High Jump is pretty much the only useful ability for movement in this. Kinnin getting trolled by Paint Troller. Yeah, see, he just got a bunch of weak hits right there, so he didn't do as much damage as he wanted to. So Kinnin with an unfortunate Paint Roller fight, that might put him a bit further behind. Shasta's coming up on the Bugsy fight. Bugsy likes to just walk backwards just barely out of your range, as you saw for that second attempted hit. Shasta doesn't get hit at all, which is very good. Because if you get hit by Bugsy, it means that he grabs you, puts you in a really long animation, like 4 or 5 seconds maybe even, and he just goes to town on you, and he slams you against the ground, and you lose your ability in a lot of time. Kinnin only at 1 health, he's probably going to grab the health in this room right here. Yeah. So, even though Shasta had to grab Sword for that fight, he picks up high jump here. And that's pretty much the regular strat. Oh, Shasta not going for the swag all the way around the top. You can travel around the top of that little thing where the fireball is, and get in time again for the door to open. Now Shasta just navigating the little maze, you pretty much just have to go upward, it's not much of a challenge. Kinnin going up in this little stair room. Yeah, so now Kinnen's got Sword, let's see how he fares on the Bugsy fight. Shasta with the second Meta Knight's fight, also let's see if he does for the fast strats here. Yep, he's able to kill 5 enemies and get his high jump back. That's the fast strat, because it's a lot easier to kill enemies by inhaling them than using high jump. Kinnin not having great luck on Bugsy. Shasta definitely having a good Meta Knight's fight. So Kinnin just soft reset right there. Soft resetting pretty much gives you full health and 2 lives. Like, not adding 2 lives, but your lives are set to 2. Yeah, Shasta's on an easy level. Your invincibility cane just takes you through the whole thing, and even the Bonkers fight. It's very, very polite. They actually used to grab Sword in the previous room to kill Bonkers, but they wanted to find a way to keep high jump for 3-6. And they actually, by doing that, learned that keeping high jump for the Bonkers level is faster. So Shasta goes for the fast strat. If you're very precise, you can kill that crash enemy before it explodes, but Shasta just barely misses it. And takes the damage. Yeah, Shasta, you just have to wait out for that section for the door to open. There's literally nothing else you can do. Kinnin getting the fast strats too. Very impressive from him. Keeping his nerves. So now Shasta's coming up on the Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright fight. It's 2 enemies, they each take 3, I'll call them full hits with high jump stats, a regular attack and a cancel. I always guess Moon, Shasta always guesses Moon, Kinnin always guesses Moon. Shasta's incorrect though, while in spirit he is right. He's able to kill him easily. Kinnin gets through the Bonkers fight, no problemo. Shasta onto World 4, Grape Garden. Yeah, Shasta taking to that first UFO enemy, but he grabs the second one. This is our one and only instance of UFO in the run. Kinnin also going for the fast strats and killing that first crash enemy. So you take UFO here, just so you can use its kind of big charged attack to blast through all those blocks. And we take the tornado up here, because it's easy. And its attack also brings you right to the door. So, Tornado is another important movement ability in this game, especially in World 6. It features a bit in the beginning of this, but as you see, he drops it right there, because it's a lot easier to go through this next section with no ability and being able to inhale those enemies just like that, no problem. Shasta gonna go through a little spike room. Kinnin's gonna guess Sun. He's wrong because Moon is superior. He actually told me, I thought the other day, that he guessed Moon. Or was it just Shasta? I know Shasta gets this moon all the time. Shasta has Spark now for the dual Poppy Bros fight, banana shoes, whatever the heck you want to call it. But, as I said earlier, Spark absolutely shreds bosses and mid-bosses. That was also a very good fight from him. So Kinnin going now in the beginning of 4-1, Shasta in 4-3. Shasta is in the windy room right here, the windy level. It's the only level with this mechanic of the wind kind of pushing you to the side. So it resists motion to the left, and it kind of just makes you go a bit faster while moving to the right, making it a pretty fun room if you're doing everything right and you don't miss the door. There's a room that pushes you upward, but this is the only one that pushes you to the right. Also, I think I remember Halo Dude saying that there's only 2 levels in the game with that music, and this is one of them. So for those of you with sound on, well, it's over now. So Kinnin entering 4-2, Shasta entering 4-4. So Shasta's going to just avoid all these enemies. I am not great with these strats. Like, I'm kind of bad. Kinnin coming up to get Spark. Shasta probably with some clean movement up here to avoid these burbs. Doesn't want to make chicken cutlets, doesn't want to get hit. And another instance of wheel. It's actually easier to unwheel and wheel again. It's a lot faster because it gives you direction when you're turning as opposed to staying wheel and turning, because you pretty much lose all of your horizontal velocity. Kinnin also with the clean Poppy Bros fight. Shasta with a good fan fight. No problem with that. Spark. The ability of choice. Neither of those stars killed those Waddle Dees. Interesting. Kinnin now in the windy room. Doing some, less clean strats, but... Alright, Shasta with the invincibility cannon. So Shasta grabbed throw after he killed Fan, because when you, pick up, I say pick up because you kind of just inhale the enemies with throw, then Kirby holds them, and it pretty much turns into a double star projectile, making it just better than regular inhale, because you can throw it through multiple enemies. And projectiles as well, which is important, especially for Trident Knights. So Shasta, as you just saw, threw that guy through 2 other enemies. Now with Burning, Shasta's going to navigate this spike section, which can be very annoying for beginners, but once you realize that it's just a few little hops, it's no big deal at all. So while it looked like Shasta went through the spikes, he wasn't exactly touching the ground. Kinnin managing the burbs. Also unwheeling and wheeling again. Interesting choice by Shasta to drop the burning there. You can use it to kill the Scarfy and that first frog easily, but it didn't really make a difference in the end. Yep, both on mini-boss fights right now. Kinnin, I kind of missed what he did right there with Fan, but it looked like Fan moved, which is not a good sign. You want to kill Fan really before he does anything. Or you want to get lucky enough to kill Fan before he does anything. Ooh, Kinnin gets hurt by the jumping stone enemy. That can be a troll, especially if you're at low health. So Shasta with 3 health is probably just going to take that into the Krakow fight. Yep. Kinnin now with throw, moving towards the Meta Knights. So, Krakow is kind of unique in that he's got a little pre-level to his boss battle, and you kind of have to just, like, navigate it. It feels like Doodle Jump style, you know, if any of you guys remember that old game, but... yeah, it's... or kind of like any of the Bowser levels in Mario 64. Kinnin getting hit by one of the forks, it looks like, by one of the Trident Knights. You can pick up a Trident, actually. That's a kind of cool thing. So it looks like Shasta had a really clean fight right there. But it takes 6 jumps and 6 secondary hits with high jump to kill, so it's kind of like 12 hits total. But if you miss even one of the secondary jumps, it'll take a 7th jump. Ooh, Kinnin unfortunately hitting the Gordo there and losing his ability. Getting out of this level with just 1 health left. Yeah, so Shasta grabs Stone. It's a lot more aerodynamic than Kirby, so it lets him fall faster. I've talked about the physics of that in previous runs, and I don't feel like doing that now. 5-1 is, in my opinion, one of the easiest levels. 5? I thought it was 6. Okay, thank you. So upcoming for Shasta as he navigates this water room is Ball. It's going to be the first incident in the run. Also, I think Kinnin's soft reset. I wasn't quite looking. But Ball is pretty much one of the most... Ooh, Kinnin dying right there. Very odd. So Ball is one of the most powerful abilities in the game. It does the most damage per hit out of pretty much anything. Shasta getting some good RNG there. Not going to have to worry out where the Sparky goes because he just stands there and attacks for him. Kinnin almost getting trolled by the rock. Also, Kinnin decides to not pick up the high jump at that room and is going to take the high jump from... Ooh, Shasta down to 1 health. But Ball 2 hits that bonkers, it's no big deal. The speed of the ball actually does not correspond to the damage that it does. Which is pretty interesting, I think. So now Kinnin climbing up to fight Krako, while Shasta's moving on to 5-3. It's another short high jump section right here, in which you want to avoid the enemies, because hitting them does like a little hit stun in the game. Ooh, Shasta with the hole-in-one, very clean right there. Absolute swish. To get in that little thing. Now Shasta's got Wheel, and pretty much brings him through this section, not getting trolled by the spikes. But with 1 health, I don't think he's going to go for the Shasta turns, which is a new strat he found just the other day. Which pretty much has it's a really fast way to do this upcoming spike room, but it's very dangerous. Yeah, he's just going to puff his way through there. And grab... Oh, he doesn't grab the health there. Interesting. I wonder if we'll see a soft reset from him now. Yep, Kinnin now getting to the end of 5-1, Shasta to the beginning of 5-4. Okay, so Shasta with a death. Shasta with a death. Not what I was planning on saying. So now Kinnin coming up to the ball level, hopefully able to capitalize a bit on this Shasta death, but it's really hard with the amount of time that Shasta has on him. So Shasta drops Fireball, or Burning there, because, like I said earlier, it's a lot easier to fight the Meta Knights just by inhaling and spitting. Ooh, that was kind of weird. Did he just, like, kill that one and it didn't do anything? That was really weird. So Shasta hopefully doesn't have to wait a long time for that ball to bounce up. He says, heck it, drops down, gets that ball for himself. He's not going for the fast strats, which kind of just involve you bouncing ball all the way through this section on those two wide platforms. Kinnin killing bonkers there. We got balls everywhere, both characters, both runners with ball. Ball also falls just about as quickly as Stone, I think. And it lets you fall through all those enemies to the bottom. So Shasta jumping through those cannonballs, doing the cool guy strats. It's kind of baby stratish to, like, bounce ball through those cannon shots. That's what I do. But Shasta's so cool that he doesn't even have to worry about that. I didn't see if Kinnin just got that hole-in-one or not. But Kinnin uncharacteristically bonking into a wheelie there. It's probably dropping inputs for him. So Shasta's just gonna ball on this fire line. 2 hits again. Taking that burning. And he gets the hole-in-one as well, right there. He's able to go through that one little gap. It's a lot harder to go through a horizontal gap, I think, than a vertical gap. Ooh, Kinnin getting hit by the spikes there. Losing his wheel, but it's not big of a deal, because he picks up burning the next level. So Shasta with the wheel now, in a level. You know, in this room, I can't quite tell if they, like, want me to get wheel or not. They're trying to, I feel like the developers try to send, like, a little subtle message, like, you know, maybe you should grab wheel right here. And, you know, I don't know. These next rooms are kind of favored for wheel, like, no, it's easy. Let's see if Shasta does not go for the fly wheels, or, zip wheels, or whatever you want to call them. Just goes to that level as normal. So Shasta mixes those two wheelie enemies, and he's able to do a first frame mix for Hammer. So if you hit A and down at the same time, or B and down at the same time, then you get the first frame of the mix possible, and wheel gives you Hammer at the very beginning. Shasta getting bopped twice by Heavy Mole. It's kind of annoying. So Shasta's going to go through World 6, which in my splits is named Hell. Because it's very difficult, especially for not, like, tremendously good runners like Mr. Shasta. So he's going to take Burning through this first section, but that's not going to be the star of the show in World 6. The star of Orange Ocean is actually Tornado, because it's extremely useful in, like, 4 different levels. Also, I'm unfamiliar with this movement that Shasta's doing to get through that, heavy enemy-filled room, but whatever it was freaking clean, man! Kinnin killing Fireline with that ball. Going through the foliage here, burning down the forest, just like Smokey the Bear told us not to. Shasta, again, with some pretty clean movement with Fireball right there, but it doesn't matter that he drops it. Because the big boy's coming up, the heavy hitter of World 6, Tornado's in the next room. Kinnin with wheel now, hopefully with good movement through this wheelie room. Shasta with the Tornado. He doesn't actually Tornado down there, that's interesting. So we're probably going to see Shasta only do 2 Tornadoes. He's able to kill that crash right there, which is pretty cool. Brings to the end of the level. So there are a lot of places where you can lose Tornado in World 6, and you really want to keep it all the way to 6-6. You get it in 6-2, so you pretty much have to keep it for 5 levels. Yeah, so you, Kinnin missing the, hammer mix. It's actually fastest just to leave the level and, re-enter it. Okay, so Shasta got 5 hits on his first spin attack, which is, like, optimal. Because, Bonkers takes 8 hits to kill. Shasta's going for the fast strats here, getting that nice little Tornado in. It's actually fastest to leave, the wheel mix level if you don't get it on the first try, rather than trying to set up 2 other ones for it. And Kinnin having to get it on the 3rd try again. 3 is his lucky number for mixes today, which is not good. So, Tornado is so important because Shasta's not going to have to worry about this room with otherwise a lot of enemies in it. He's just going to fly through all of them. So Kinnin now onto Orange Ocean. Slightly more health than Shasta, but Shasta does not care because he is going through this like a madman. Shasta going the low road. I take the high road. And I'll be there before ye. Oh, nice head bop right there from Shasta. Confident being that close to this Blade Knight as well. And he just barely makes it into the Gordo. I'm sorry, I'm just so impressed every single time Shasta does this level. Because he is so much faster than I do. Oh, he gets bopped by the Gordo there. And bopped by the Crash enemy. I probably spoke too soon. Commentator's curse if anyone has the emote. Shasta in the Nut Shack right now, for any of you who want to go retro memes. And here's the Nut Shack Part 2, the horizontal one. Let's just run past all the nuts. So now Shasta on to 6-5. He's still got to keep Tornado through this thing as well. Tornado is just so perfect. It likes you so much, it brings you right to the door. Shasta with this water section. So another thing I need to mention, as if many of you don't already know, if you get hit with your ability in water, your star just dies immediately, and you have no chance of getting it back. So Kinnin onto the 6-3 in the bonkers fight, and Shasta onto 6-6. 6 is interesting, because you actually use every single aspect of Tornado, which is its one entire attack and the star itself. So Tornado is really useful because it helps you fly through like these 1.5 trillion RNG UFOs that just move whatever. So we go the low road here, and we hope one of these Frosties drops an ice block. They both do for Shasta, because they're just that polite. Ooh! Very unlucky from Shasta. He only gets one of the items to inhale at once. So he's gonna have to go through this fight just a bit slower. And he's gonna have to freeze the other one. Shoutouts to Freeze, because it's my favorite modern Kirby ability, or Ice rather. Ever since Return to Dreamland, it's been my favorite ability. Kinnin is still with his Tornado. That's very good. So Shasta's on the fourth and final, I think fourth, but at least I know it's final, Meta Knight's fight. Only 1 health, on the ice. The ice physics in this game are very unfriendly to Kirby, because you're a very light character and you go very far. Kinnin in a very tough room right here. Very awful room, I hate it. Kinnin waiting to go for the Gordo to go by, like most other runners do. So Shasta, I think he just soft reset right there, because Meta Knight is an RNG fest, and he can block, he can parry, he can jump, he can parry while jumping. Kinnin is in the Nut Shack. That's more important right now. Shasta, yeah, he got some pretty good RNG, but Kinnin is in the Nut Shack. So Kinnin getting through the Nut Shack pretty easily. So now Shasta's got 5 health for hopefully not taking any damage in this level. Hopefully he comes out with 5 health to fight the boss tower. So you set Sparky to the left of Shasta right there. That actually used to be the old strat there. You'd pick up Spark and you'd use it to kill all the blocks in this room while sliding along the ground. But a Japanese runner by the name of Suzuri Bako, pretty much inspired me to run this game, found that it's faster to use Sword to go through and it saves more time. So Shasta mixes for Bala there. Another first frame mix. It pretty much is the best ability for the upcoming boss tower in 7-2. Kinnin on to 6-6. Let's see if he gets better luck than Shasta with the double Frosty fight. But now Shasta's onto the boss tower, which essentially can make or break runs. 2 hits on Bonkers. He got bad RNG, but he managed it well. 2 hits on Fanfan, and the third one. Kinnin with better execution on the double Frosty fight than Shasta. He's able to get that double star very cleanly and just get it out of there. Shasta manipulating Bugsy to fly up, it seems, with that little jump. He's able to take him out easily. Fire Lion actually posing trouble for Shasta, which is a surprise, because Fire Lion's typically the easiest fight. So we take the Fire Lion's burning ability right there, and it's going to be helpful in most of World 7 now. Kinnin on the Icy Meta Knights. So yeah, Shasta is able to manage a very good 7-2. Kinnin right now also soft resetting for Meta Knight. 7-3 is a relatively easier level than 7-2. It's a nice break after absolutely getting bodied or getting hype on 7-2. So now you have to climb this little icy diamond room. And grab the third and final invincibility candy of the run. Kinnin with an Meta Knight fight, he'd rather not take 3 damage. I'd like to see if he resets or not. Yeah, he resets. He wants more health for the boss tower. So now Kinnin's just grabbing sword right here. Shasta on 7-4. That ball right there may help Shasta later if he messes up a mix in 7-6. Shasta loses burning, doesn't sweat it. He makes the right choice and leaves it behind, because it's way easier to have no ability for these upcoming RNG rooms. With just balls bouncing around and pigs here to ruin everything. Taking 3 damage in 2 rooms. Those rooms are all RNG. But this Bronto Burt room is... well, you can expect where the enemies are going to be. So you don't really have to worry about it. Same with it for the Fireball room. So it's not huge. Kinnin now with ball and full health going to 7-2. Let's see how he works. Yeah, relatively easy room for Shasta right here. No big deal, Spark. Kinnin managing the backwalk from Bonkers as well, pretty well. Fan grabbing Kinnin and just yeeting him across the room. Unfortunate. He's hoping Fan's going to jump at him, I think. Getting grabbed again by Fan. Kinnin hopefully not panicking here. Shasta also taking Spark into the wheelie fight. So, if Wheelie can be really annoying. You can use Crash to take out most of his health, but you have to wait for him to drop a little extra Wheelie enemy there for you to spit back at him. Kinnin getting through Bugsy pretty well. Fireline, no problem for Kinnin. Kinnin very unhappy verbally in chat right now. So now with Shasta's wheel, he's going to be able to take that through this KDL1 retro level. So, yeah, Kirby's Dream Land 1 Redux version, it's like all the worlds of that game compressed into a few rooms. So yeah, he's just gonna wheel through all of this because there's a lot of flat ground here. Shasta not grabbing the health. Yep, Kinnin fireballing through 7-3. Like I said again, relatively easy. Shasta not going for the extra health there. Some nice fast strats there from Shasta. He's going to mix this Parasol Waddle Dew. He's going to mix the Waddle Dew with the Parasol that it drops, and he's going to go for the second tick. He misses it. He's just a bit late. He grabs Tornado instead. He's going to go back down and respawn the Waddle Dew. He's going to mix it again, and he gets ball this time. So not a big deal for him. Kinnin hopefully navigating this room well, taking a hit there. Let's hope the balls are not really annoying to him. They're kind of mean, but not as mean as they can be. Same with the pigs. So now Shasta just using ball. Hopefully, health doesn't become a problem from him now, especially getting the suck from DDD right there. Shasta, I have no idea how he avoided that hammer. That's some wonky hitboxes. I have never seen them before. Kinnin now with Spark. Shasta waiting for a last star on DDD. DDD getting that bop right there. So now Shasta's on Orb, because we call it Orb because you fight an orb in space. So you can either hold B to shoot stars, or you can mash B, and mashing B is a lot faster, so if you're practicing this for a while, like, your hands will not approve of it. And you just have to keep hitting the orb with stars, because he does not like stars. They hurt him. And they fly around the stage, it's pretty cool. Shasta with a decently good fight. 3 health being more than enough for this final fight. Kinnin also going for spark strats on wheelie right here. And he's paying the price because he was hit. And he's not really in a good position, but he's able to get wheel with some decent RNG. So now Shasta's on to the final fight of the game, which Halo Dude would call very unexciting. Because, ooh, Kinnin with a death right there, dying to the fireball, just trying to get past it before it's able to move quickly. So now Kinnin not going to have wheel for 7-6. This is not good for him at all. So Shasta's on what Halo Dude now would call the most boring fight in the game, because it's pretty much, as long as you're able to just memorize Nightmare's attack pattern, because he does the same exact attacks in the same exact order every single time, and then he cycles through them once again. It's pretty easy to memorize. Shasta with the low 41 right there, with the 41.01, and the winner of our race today.
Yellow.
Hello, Shasta.
Hello.
I mean, very good timing.
Yep. Dude, ripped 40. If it was for DD, I'd have that.
Absolutely ripped 40. If you didn't get that, sucked.
Yeah, blame DD on that one. Actually, blame 7-6 as well. I had an extremely good World 7 until 7-6.
Oh, with the mix, you mean?
No, just in general, my Rainbow Azor is amazing.
Oh, it was very good.
Yeah, until I messed up 7-6, it was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
also DD hecked me, but still.
Yeah, DDD did hack you.
But that was really
you
good.
know what? Yeah. Wait, were you talking about 6-6 hacking you up, or
No, just World 7. I meant World 7, like Rainbow Resorts.
Yeah. Well, 6-6 did hack you up because you missed the double star and the double frosty fight.
Yeah, so what happened with that was they both threw the ice blocks up in the air, which I was not expecting. Usually they throw it towards me, and yeah, you should get at least one of them when it happens. Which would have been fine if the left one did that, because I threw my power over there, but it didn't happen.
Yeah.
I got a little heck there.
Not getting the ball mix also, soft resetting and going into 7-4 for the ball. So he's gonna have full health. Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to commentate.
What? No, go for it.
Yeah. So one thing you probably have no idea that happened. So you had a significant lead coming out of 1-1.
Really?
Yeah, Kinnin went for the wheel mix. He failed it the first 2 times. He got it the 3rd time. He got hit. The star went all the way to the left side of the screen and disappeared.
Oh,
so
no.
He came out of 1-1 on the wrong side of a minute. Wow. So there were no lead changes at all during this, and it was...
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I miss it once, if I go for it once in the race, if I miss it, it's not worth going for again, because it already wastes like 10 seconds or so at that point.
Yeah, I'm not much of a ball mixer for that, but...
I will say that my early game was pretty good for a while. I was pretty consistent until better building.
Yeah.
Actually, even through Great Garden, too. I only lost like a little bit of time through all that.
Yeah, butter building's like so hard to be consistent on. It's like there's so much that can go wrong in it, and so much that inevitably will go wrong.
That's when things start heating up in the run. Like World 1 and 2 are like easy; they're a breeze a lot of time.
Yeah,
you know what you're doing. But like
most of the time.
Once you get the butter building, like things start to heat up a lot more there.
Yeah, butter building and yeah, things can definitely change depending on. Some people are a bit more lucky than others.
Oh yeah, and blame Bugsy as well too.
Bugsy is very annoying.
Yeah,
always blame Bugsy.
That's where stuff starts becoming less consistent. That's why you'll see, like for instance, if me and Halo race, we'd probably be really consistent, like right next to each other until 3-2 with Bugsy, because that's when things get like really, just like, I guess more luck based from there.
Yeah, that is definitely. I wouldn't call it an issue, but like it's just an extra thing with this game.
Yeah, it's just how it goes.
Yeah, and then the rooms start becoming a bit more precise spacing, more complicated execution.
Yeah. I will say as well too, by the way, going back to my run, 5-4. For some reason, I had 1 health going into that level, and for some reason, I think I jumped just slightly too late, and I just kind of clipped onto the floor where the spikes were and just died that way.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's what happened there. It was really weird. I don't know what happened.
To me, it looked like you were pretty much still on the platform and you barely moved downward. Like, I don't even see you move downward, actually, because it just kind of...
I can't hear you guys
Top
right
to
now.
bubble.
Give me a moment. Shit's doing weird again.
Sounds good. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened. It was really odd.
I figured as much.
I don't know what it was. I think it just jumped like slightly too late, and the game just like zipped me to the bottom platform there. It was weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like 90 cents gone from that. Hello.
Hey, Kinnin.
Hi.
How's it going?
Blech.
Yeah, no.
So, I filled the wheel mix 2 times. I got it the 3rd time, and then I lost it to Sparky.
Ouch.
So I was a minute behind from the very get-go, and I was completely tilted throughout Vegetable Valley and Ice Cream Island.
I
Yeah,
don't blame you from there.
I
And
can
then-
see it in your play.
And then, during Butter Building, I suddenly noticed I was dropping a shit ton of inputs, like a shit ton. I looked down at my GBASP, I see a red light.
Ooh.
Ooh, wow, dudes.
And so in the middle of my run, I had to switch controllers. Now, I didn't know something about my backup controller. And that is that one drops inputs as well.
Oh no.
So I basically just had an entire shit run throughout. Which is fun!
That's fun.
Yeah.
You still
Like
play for 44
literally,
though.
I PB'd literally an hour ago, and then this.
Congrats on that, by the way.
Thank you.
Even despite all the issues, though, you still got a 44, which is still a pretty solid time in this game.
Yeah, true.
That was like the PB that I had going into my first round race. It was like, yeah.
Congratulations on the 41 though, Shasta.
Thank you. It was almost a 40, but DD hacked me. And also,
I saw it in chat. Like I heard you had a pretty crazy run going.
Not really. It was 40 pace the whole time, which is really good. But like,
Yeah.
I was gradually losing time the whole run, and I died in 5-4.
Yeah, the 7-2 helps you out as well. It was a good 7-2 for you.
Oh, it was a great 7-2. The only thing that went wrong in 7-2 was that fire line destroyed me. Otherwise, it
Yeah.
was perfect pretty much.
Yeah, I had a god awful 7-2 as well to top
Also,
it up.
my
You
7-5
got
was
grabbed
perfect.
a lot.
My 7-5 was perfect. That's like my huge time save in my run. So like I saved like 12 seconds there.
Wow.
Yeah. In my PB, I didn't go for the spark strats because that wasn't discovered then. So
Mhm.
I lost like 12 seconds to luck in that level.
Yeah, I'm still more of a crash and race kind of guy, but
For sure. I recommend
Yeah,
Spark in general for that level though, just because it makes things really consistent. As long as you can react to the patterns that wheel gives you.
yeah.
Yeah, I still need to learn how to properly do them.
There are a
We
couple
want-
of other strats.
Yeah,
Learn
we
how
want-
to properly do.
Well, like the idea behind that is just like if he goes straight to the left and then immediately gives you, like it immediately throws an enemy at you, you just like hold B and you should kill him. Get the rest of the hits on him. As long as when you jump over him, you use like one spark and that will do like one hit on him.
Mhm.
That's the idea behind it.
Is so even if he does drop the enemy on that first turn, is it still faster than Crash?
Yeah, it's still faster. Yeah, it's like 1 second faster, like with optimal luck. But the thing is, Spark gets rid of like any sort of bad luck that could happen.
Yeah, that's right. RNG eliminated.
Yeah, I tested it like a while ago, and it does save like 1 second total if you get everything perfect. But it really just gets rid of luck. That's really the biggest thing there.
Yep.
Because before we did that, it was like a huge source of luck in the run right at the very end that you couldn't do anything about. So I'm glad this exists now.
If there's like
Besides-
anything I like to take out of this run at least was getting 5 golds, so I'm actually
Hey.
quite pleased with that.
Yeah, that's good. Congrats.
What's your sum of best down to now?
It's a palindrome actually, 4004.
Ooh.
Nice.
So
You know, I'm saying my 38-13. I don't know how I got that low.
I blame level splits.
That's probably it.
Oh, you do like world splits, I guess we're calling it. Level splits, whatever.
No, I use stage splits.
I do it at the end of every Kirby dance after the goal game.
Yeah. Oh well.
It's all good.
So
I'm waiting. Honestly, I can't wait for our next match against Cocoon. Because I've been getting like 40s and 41s, and his PB is just barely a 40. They got like a high 40, so it should be pretty close.
yeah, if he can match his PB as well, because he's going to be kind of rusty coming out of exams as well.
That's true.
And I mean, Potts isn't a walkover either.
Oh, absolutely not.
Like that
Potts-
race is gonna be really exciting to begin with. So
I'm right.
Is it
Excited for
Potts
that game.
against Mayazumi? Or no, Thomas against Mayazumi. Who's Potts
Oh,
against?
that's gonna be close.
it's Cocoon versus Potts. So
Oh, yeah.
that's gonna be a pretty hype race.
Dude, all these races are gonna be so good.
Yeah.
I mean, except for
I'm
mine.
ready for them.
I'm not ready for mine.
Fair enough. I still believe in you, though.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah. I also need to upload my new PB from that race to the speedrun.com because I was streaming from an alternate account and I was using like pretty much no layout because I just wanted to make it easier for the restreamers. So it's literally just like splits, a lot of black split space, and then the gameplay.
For sure.
I'm so miffed.
Yeah, I'm blaming you. That really sucks. Yeah, not much else to say. Do you have anything else to say?
I've got everything said.
Okay. Hmm. Oh yeah. By the way, Ken, just for the record, I was gonna tell you this because apparently went for one on wheel mix a few times. I say if you don't go for it a few times, go for it once. If you don't get it, just move on. At that point,
Yeah, I probably should have done that, but
it's not worth the pride in that case. It would lose too much time already.
I was being stubborn, and I knew I was being stubborn, and I just fuck me.
It's okay. It happens. I just recommend that for like nice race.
So yeah, without going for those three wheel mixes and having what happened, Kinnin would have probably had a 43-38 out of the race.
I probably would have had lower because I wouldn't have been tilted.
Oh,
I might have
absolutely.
been able to get a maybe even a high 42.
Yeah.
Because overall, like once I untilted, my play was actually very good, in my opinion.
That's
Yeah, you're
good.
pretty smooth. Yeah. I would say my go-to saying, you're just mad because you're angry. But like, you...
People die when they're killed.
The Kinnin actually had a reason to be like very upset with what happened.
Yeah, understandable. I feel good though, because now I won both tournament races I was in today.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
I'm surprised and also happy.
I mean, the one against Box was a lot closer, but
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I'm just glad that I won my first race because if I lost to a Speedman and I progressed through losers, which would probably have been pretty easy because I've been playing pretty low seeds, I'd have had to play the loser of this race.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be hard.
So
And Speedman's been doing well recently.
absolutely, yeah.
He's been going in.
I don't get how he does it because he's like got a kid and a job. Like, how does he manage it?
He's like, I didn't know he was that old. Oh my god, nice.
He's a dad.
I didn't know
He interrupted one of his runs to take care of his kid.
That's awesome. Nice. I know he has like, oh no, actually not anymore. He used to have Dreamland World Record. I know that. So like he's used to like these games like this. He's used to Kirby and all that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Mhm.
I know, what was it? The Rainmaker's a teacher as well. She's got her work cut out for her. I mean, I'm a second semester senior. I'm into my college. I've already submitted everything. I'm done.
Oh
And
yeah,
I'm still not putting in a lot of time to this game.
it's hard. It's one of those games you need to put like a good amount of time in to get good at. Like just by going through levels over and over and seeing like
Yeah.
how you can improve on each level.
Yeah, my preferred way of practicing is like every day or something. I'll just go down and go on my 100% file and just start at level 1 in a world and just go through the whole thing. I like
That's
to do.
what I do too.
I do full world RTAs. So you do that too?
I do
Yeah.
exactly that. I think it's the best way to practice.
I think it's the best way to
Yeah.
practice too because it feels way more realistic. You know what I'm saying? Not like the nerves of being in the race, but like, well, what if this happens? What if I'm at this health and I do or don't have this ability? You know, it's like.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's you start with the power that you need at the level that you like have to use it every single time if you do that.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
sure if there's
mostly-
an exception to that, but that's how it works really.
I only
Yeah.
really do like stage resets if I am learning a new strat. So when I'm learning something new, I do that like 10 times, and then I incorporate it into the full run by doing a level like 10 times. So
Yeah, same here. So I think actually one exception to what I just said though is I think bar building of all of them, which in that case just go to the museum and get high jump, which is
Yeah.
what you should have going into bar building anyways.
Yeah. I might actually add to that exception is 7-2.
Ooh.
yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to practice. Actually, no. Here's what I do for that. I go into 7-4, get the ball there, then go into 7-2.
Yeah, exactly.
I
That's what I
play on Wii U VC, so I can just save state, load state.
Ah, jealous.
You damn cheater.
I wish I can do that.
V cheater.
Hey, cheater. If I can use like my Game Boy Advance SP on Wii VC easily to practice, I would totally do that because it saves states.
Oh yeah. But I thought GBASP saved a few frames over Wii U.
Yeah, it saves a second and a half apparently, but just for purpose of practice. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just because save states are so useful.
Yeah, I mean it's only one, but it's a lot better than 0.
Oh yeah, exactly. I'm
'Cause,
so glad.
like-
I'm so glad it's a thing for Wii VC in general.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is as well, not only is it like I don't have to like say exit 7-2, go to 7-4 and get ball, but like I can literally save a state as I'm entering the door and just like load it and you just fall into the bonkers fight. And it's like, oh nice.
Yeah, exactly. It's so sick. Yeah, I think for next time I'm gonna practice 7-6 a little bit because I really dropped the ball there. Knowing the fact that I didn't get the ball mix first try, but yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
I was gonna look for a pun there. I was like, well, you dropped wheel, but you did drop the ball.
I did, exactly. I did the pun for you.
Thank you, Shasta.
My pleasure.
All right. I made sure to shout out when both of you guys are going through the Nut Shack as well.
What's the nut shack?
It's the it's in Orange Ocean when you have to fly like upward to that little thing, like, and all the coconuts are falling down.
Oh yeah, that is
yeah.
nut shack.
And then the next room where you like go underneath all of them. I think
The nut shack.
it's the Nut Shack.
No kidding. I know it's a dead meme and all that, but I love how you call it that. I'm gonna steal that from now on.
I got
So
It's exactly what it is.
That is actually what it is. That's so good.
I got Rainmakers to say it in all of her commentary as well now, so
Oh my god.
I'm just getting as many people as I can to call it the Nut Shack.
I'm
No.
gonna do that too.
Shout
Oh,
out
yeah,
to-
I remember right now, 6-4. Speaking of which, that one room, that one really hard room in the middle, with all this stuff in it, and like all
Yeah.
those like 1,000 gaps. I hate that room.
the place where you have like 4 or 5 opportunities to lose Tornado, right?
Yeah, pretty much. That room's a gauntlet. I'm so
Oh,
glad I got past it
absolutely.
though. But like
So hard.
I did lose a good amount of time there at the end because it's one of those things I never messed up, but for once I messed up this trap where I puff into that bomb block and then like jump past the Gordo.
Yeah, I saw that because I remember in your previous race, which I also commentated, that you got through that room very cleanly, and like you even did that same strat, the puffing the bomb block, jump over the Gordo one.
Yeah, I never really messed up this trap, but that time I just kind of did, which I was surprised about. Like it's pretty tight timing for that, but like I usually messed it up.
Yeah,
Well,
I guess. I could tell like you were shaking up after you hit the Gordo, and then because of that you pretty much hit the next guy, I guess.
Yeah, kinda. It was unfortunate. I actually didn't know that his explosion would go through the wall there like that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but
Just a bit. Yeah, I can't Cocoon. It's great. It's just because I'm really experienced mostly. And like I've practiced it a lot.
yep.
Well, I don't have much to say beyond that anymore though.
Neither do I. I just opened up the tourney server Discord again, and I just saw Kinnen's PB sitting up there. I was like, oh wow.
Yo, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Keep up, kid.
Isn't MK also said that's also just Patsuchu Bop?
I
Ooh,
think
nice.
it is. I don't know. He had a low 43 if I remember correctly. I can check real
Well,
quick.
Doesn't matter because you're in the 42s.
Let me check. He had a 42.31. I bopped him by a second.
Nice.
Yo, nice. A 1 second bob, man.
Yeah.
Where's gonna take it back?
I don't know. I still wanna. I wanna get into that top 10, dude. So.
You got this. Just keep up the practice and all the runs and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
so
thing
reminded
is-
that like Kinnan was the only person ahead. The next person ahead of me on the leaderboard. Like, in the seating, I've shaved 2 minutes off my time, and nothing has changed.
Yeah.
Good.
The thing is, in my PB, I actually died during Orange Ocean once, losing me 25 seconds. So technically, I could have had a very low 42, almost a 41 even.
What?
Yeah.
Crazy.
So my PB basically is telling me, dude, you can get a 41. Just do it.
Just do it, man.
So
That's all it comes down to.
I'll be working for that for a little bit before I go back to MKU.
You got this.
Nice.
I feel like
I
I
think,
can like at least beat Kerbals time in this game, so I kind of want to do that before I go to back to Sam's Return. Speaking of SPQ runs,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I didn't
I need to
spit
do
for
that. I need to play the game though like soon because I have Inquisiton this weekend. So
Same. Same.
Oh yeah, true.
Wait, you're both in Keys-a-thon for the
Yeah.
SVDQ games?
Yeah.
I should definitely submit to that. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't, but I
It's
probably
okay.
just wasn't too aware.
I think a lot of
watched
people weren't.
Keys, so.
It had a lot of submissions for it, but I think a lot of people were the same way, where just weren't too aware of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably end up watching it because I like Keys-a-thon speedruns, but
Oh yeah, he's a good friend of mine, so I was one of the organizers for like the whole marathon.
Oh, I had no idea. I just watched Pokemon.
Fair enough.
Alright, so I'll see you guys later. I'm heading out now. I'm gonna eat dinner. And we're
I'll
all
see
in
you
really
around.
different time zones, so it probably sounds weird for both of you.
Yeah, I had lunch before his race.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's about to sleep. I mean, Chooch 2 Sleeper. Shameless plug for my new emote.
Hey,
Put it in the chat.
put that in chat. Yeah, I'll see you around. Have a good one, everyone.
Yep.
You
See you on.